Hi there, my name is Steven Weiss. I'm a retired Master Sergeant. This is my vlog 8.3. I have a little about me. I was born in Virginia. I have a wonderful wife and two daughters. They are the lights of my life. I am working towards my Bachelor's of Science in Technical Management, and once again, this is my vlog. I am going to be covering the natural environment, or in how companies deal with it. How companies choose to deal with this going forward will have an effect on, obviously, them and us, because it is our environment that they are working in and or affecting. So, we do have a shortage of raw materials, and we all have to accept this. We have water which is being depleted at a crazy rate. From what I have read, the bottled water industry, if they continue to bottle water the way they are, the water will run out by 2050, or we will have a great shortage of water at that point. And that's kind of scary. Imagine a world where everyone's fighting for water. Increased population. Now, the population grows on a daily basis, and it's not going to change. People will be people, but we have to find a way to work around that. And thus, companies are trying to find ways to save money by using renewable energy, and then that's a good thing. One such company is Walmart, and they're doing this by building high efficiency stores. And currently they're at about 26%. That's from our book. And they have three scopes that they're trying to reach. Scope 1 and 2 they're currently at 18% of that, and that's by 2025, and that's from their 2015 levels. Now they're doing this by increased building and trucks efficiency and renewable energy. So by 2025, they are trying to have all of their businesses run by at least 50% renewable energy. They have signed an agreement with Sun Power for a 23 megawatt deal, which helps them hopefully attain that 50% that they're shooting for. Obviously, they're moving towards it. Now, their scope 3 is working with their suppliers to reduce 1 gigaton of carbon dioxide. Now, and that's in their food and in their production of food and products. And this is between 2015 and 2030. And that is the equivalent of taking 211 million vehicles off the road. If you can even imagine that, that's a crazy amount. Just a ton, a gigaton. They are going to use, with their refrigerant management, they are going to get rid of the old refrigerant and actually put more environmentally friendly refrigerant into their coolers. From what I've read and saw in videos, this is a harder process, but they actually have goals of making that happen, and that's a good thing. All right. Staples. Now, what they're doing is they're working through energy consumption, and they're doing this by dimming their lights. At night, they're cutting their lights off, or almost all the way off, which saves them a ton of money. It saves them a ton of money, especially during the summertime, just simply on their air conditioning costs. And they save power equivalent to power, I believe, 90 homes for a year, which doesn't sound like a lot, but every little bit helps. Frito-Lay is actually making a biodegradable bag for their Sun Chips, which is compostable, and it will biodegrade within 14 weeks. You know, how many bags of Doritos have you seen that just sit around forever or next to forever? They're using reusable delivery packaging. Now, this packaging can be reused up to 6 times. And then, of course, they recycle them. So they obviously can be reused again. They get rebuilt and redone, and they reuse their packaging. Their new manufacturing processes that they're using has actually saved 5.4 billion liters of water. That's an immense amount. So next, we'll move on to the car companies. Now, the car companies, they are pushing hybrid and electric cars. And this overall reduces emissions. It's one of the biggest reasons why my wife and I decided to get a Sonata. It's a hybrid, and it gets great gas mileage. It was one of the biggest things we were looking for when we were going. Of course, and the increased leg room for me was a bonus. The car seats, which have to go behind my seat, allows me full leg room. So if you're looking for a new car and you have kids, a Sonata is a great car. No, I don't own any stock in them. In any event, Nike is using, they're recovering old shoes. They actually made a line of shoes called Trash Talk, which uses the soles, they build the soles of the shoes out of recycled rubber from old shoes. So they're also using this rubber to build playgrounds and other fun uses. So that the rubber is just not just sitting around forever having no good use. Let's see here. Okay, bottled water. Now, bottled water. Some of the companies are using biodegradable bottles made from corn. The Ecofina bottle uses 1/2 as much plastic, and this saves the companies 75 million pounds of plastic annually. If you can even begin to grasp that, that's nuts. Now, Ryan Lutberger. Now he is a millennial, and he has a startup company called Clean Cult. Now, they're not a cult. They lots of cool videos. You can find them on Facebook, and of course, if you search for Ryan Lutberger, you can see lots of TED Talks on him. Now, what he did is they had a different look on things, and they wanted to stop using all these dangerous chemicals, and give people a cleaner way to clean their homes, clean their laundry and all that. So what they use is a reusable. They give you one plastic bottle for your dish soap, and they will send all the refills for that in milk cartons, and so you just refill from a milk carton. Now, a milk carton is obviously made out of cardboard or some kind of, well, anyway, it's a milk carton, and so it will biodegrade. And it's obviously better for the environment, and that's their whole idea, their whole gig. Now, what's your the stuff that you're putting into your washer and dryer now, really the washer, is getting your clothes clean, but he says it's bad for your skin, and that's possible. Who knows? And one thing he did say about millennials is they like great products, but they want to be eco-friendly too, but they want to be great products first. And so if you're gearing your product towards millennials, you need to think about that. Yeah, okay. So essentially what companies are going to have to do is they are going to have to switch and change towards environmental sustainability. If they don't, then we're going to live in a much worse world. We can't keep pouring all the carbon and nastiness into the world and not think that it's not going to have an effect. I'm not a tree hugger. I'm not someone who's going to talk your ear off about how bad things are. But it's great that companies like Walmart and some of these others are taking steps to cut their emissions and make the world a better place. And if I had a company, I would definitely make it one of my number one priorities, other than making money, to make a better world for the people, for my little girls, for your children, for your family. I try to make it a better company, a better place. And ultimately, obviously, marketing is about making money. The natural environment, and all of the things we have studied in marketing, it's all about making money ultimately. But you have to remember what you came from and what you want the world to be and what you want to leave behind. And that's what's most important. Again, this is Steven Weiss. Thank you very much for listening. Take care, and it's been a great class. Take care. Bye.